Cedra King? What is that? Is that Cedra or is that Sea King? What is that supposed to be? So Rainbow are so flat. Okay. Sag. I mean, flat's good too. Like, I can appreciate Big Booba, but like, not everything has to be Big Booba. Kingdra. I mean, Wolf Glick won 2024 Toronto Regional with Kingdra. That was just under a year and a half ago. So you still see play like that. They hadn't seen play in a long time, but it saw play there, and it won the major tournament. I have a bunch of money. Before I spend the money, let's check the atelier. Does it count the year weirdly? Okay, it was a part of the 2025 competitive year. It took place in November 2024. Okay, you can earn me. Ooh, the counter scarf's almost done. Anything at the shop? Some suspicious Kiriko Sake cup. Sake cup. Elemental Flask. I don't have a copy. Let's see how expensive it is. Same with the Wind Topaz. Wind Topaz and, what was the other thing I bought? Fuck, I can't remember. Elemental Flask. Oh, that wasn't worth it. Something Topaz. That wasn't worth it either. It's over. Wait. We're done breeding. Love Labby, me too, kid. Yeah, give me more! I need to go faster! Wait, I have achievement bonuses to claim. Dream Soul of the Suffering. Well, that's a material item. We'll see what that does. Let's kind of like look through here for a little bit. There's some stuff to be thrown up. Renko, I want you to be good. I don't know if you're going to be, but I want you to. Marissa, I'd appreciate if there was, like, enemies you could actually, like, kill. Remy, you know you my goat. Back up. Slow down for now. Go to some more exploration. I'm just getting all of the achievements. Cute artwork, so true. Exploring. Mary? Mary? Whoa, I nearly fell. You surprised me, Ranko. What's the matter? Well, that's what I should be asking you, Mary. What just happened? What was that just now? Are you okay? Jeez, you really worry too much. I've been thinking about what Yukari and the others told us about boundaries. Those relays. Those boundaries that connect here and there. I guess you could say, probing them in my own way. Getting probed by Maribel. Boundaries between concepts are really interesting, Renko. I never even considered the idea. They feel really weird. Kind of like blowing color towards something invisible. And like tracing its shape by following the airflow. Mary? Not how I picture it in my head, at least. I'm too weak, so I can't pull off the colored air part at all. Rainbow and Yukari too. It must be really amazing to be able to do this. What kind of sense the others used to feel them? How did I get that picture of them in my head in the first place, anyway? Picking up some sort of feedback from something I shouldn't even be able to, using something that clearly is in my body. Harry? Sorry. I should describe it. I can't space out focusing on the feedback's endpoint. Whew, this is tough, but it's really, really interesting. Harry, it's like you're... Jeez, you don't even notice when I say your name. I thought something might have happened to you. Whew. Hey, look, you're pretty much a yokai now, Mary. Oh, stop poking fun at me like that, Baka. I'm sorry for worrying you, okay? Thanks, Renko. Come on, let's get back to the others. It's just getting more and more amazing. I'm still just baggage weighing everyone down. It'd be nice to be able to grow stronger like she can. Everyone here is so awesome. Well, besides me, at this rate, being able to protect Mary is no more than just a dream. If anything, I wonder if being at Mary's side is just slowing her down. Mary has gotten the knack of using her powers. She's granted a large boost to her attack, defense, magic, mind, and speed. Oh my gosh! No, this isn't happening. Can't see anything. I can't feel anything. I mean, duh. Colored air? Seriously? Got no clue what she was on about. Or Mary felt. But the others can see. The only living in a different world. Being a regular person sure can suck. Sad. Just a little. Tee hee! Whoa! Oh, it's you, Dormy. You scared me. What are you doing here all by yourself? Same goes for you, I should say. Tee hee! I just couldn't help but notice the bittersweet scent of a troubled adolescent. Adolescent, huh? Nothing's troubling me, and I'm not really an adolescent either. Hee hee! Now, do you no good to try to hide it? Your feelings are right there on your sleeve. Ugh. I don't think you should need to take such a pessimistic view. You have potential, after all. Now, especially under the effects of this nightmare incident, all it takes for the world to change is for you to take notice. I have potential? Only besides studying? Really? I don't know. Let me give you a hint. If you change your perception, you become anything you want within the dream world. For better or for worse, that is. Huh? What's that mean? I suppose it's no good telling this to a resident of the dream world. It doesn't really fully see a dream for a dream, but dreams can only be perceived correctly by looking down upon them from reality. Isn't that right? Does that get it across to you, perhaps? Someone as intelligent as you, with one foot all too firmly planted in reality, should surely be capable. Though saying that, may be the case that the more intelligent one is, the harder it is for them to break down the barrier of common sense they built to be so sturdy. Rinko was literally Okita before she dyed her hair. Dreams and common sense? And I'd like to tell you just one more thing. A human from the outside world is here, involving yourself in an incident. That point alone is enough to set you far, far apart from being an ordinary person. Not as if it's my place to tell you how you should define yourself, of course. Additionally, I don't think there's anything wrong with being an ordinary person to begin with. Tee-hee! Well, do your best. I rather like you, you know. Whoa! Get the Renko Dormy ships going. I have potential. Perception? What? Your growth rates are still butt. I honestly don't know how much her growth rates increased. So I should pretend that they all went up and having Renko to Renko the same game is a wild take anyway. True. Well, we're only focusing on characters' first names. We'll ignore the other name right here. What do you got? Hold on. I'm not doing it. How much speed do you have? It's a Renko, heck yeah? Okay, there you go. No, I can have it, it's just I'm not going to have it. Checkmate, atheist. What am I doing? Formation. Throw Alice back up here. And, go exploring maybe this time without getting— oh my gosh, bro! Alfonso Dodge, I told you, give me Alfonso Dodge with an actual Touhou animation, I'll do it. That's the only exception for that. Right, I just remembered, I have one piece. Can we get much higher? I have advice for you before we go out and explore. Did you know that the enemies you're likely to encounter depend on where we're standing or what's nearby? Uh-huh. Check so many times when we walk around. Even I picked up on that by now. I figured you would have caught on, Reimu. Looks like you got some good observation skills too, Renko. Here's there wasn't much point bringing it up then. Let's get going, shall we? Yep. Got it. No, hold on a sec, Renko. What are you talking about? The enemies we're likely to encounter can actually change? What do you mean? First I've heard about any of this at all. Definitely didn't exist in any of the previous games, no. Reimu, Renko, tell me. What's this all about? This is info that we should really share with the class. Well, I hate being pressed like this. I mean, we're just gonna take down whatever we run across anyway. Since Reimu had already noticed, I figured everyone else would have caught on. Or maybe asked about it. Sorry, guys. Oh, here we go again. That's why talented people are such a pain to deal with. Jeez. So what's this about, then? It means we're likely to counter depend on where we're standing or what's nearby. What does that mean? I can't put two and two together. It's not exactly hard. Find more flower-related enemies if we're standing next to the flowers, or find more golden seeds if we're near glittering trees. Simple stuff like that, that's all. Throwing and maze tend to come out on purple or black floors in the nightmare we're currently tackling, by the way. Yeah, and elementals appear more often near those flowing crystals. I see. I guess now that you mention it, I've kind of noticed this stuff before, too, I think? Actually, no, I don't remember noticing it at all. But you're right, I guess it does seem obvious that we find some flower enemies if there are flowers nearby. I've never noticed. Your intuition is always sharp, Reimu, but I'm impressed at just how observant you can be to... You manage to be, despite how much you seem like you struggle to keep up out there, Renko. I mean, I'm observing things carefully because I'm struggling to keep up. Well, anyway, I'm glad my information seems it'll be of use. Do be sure to keep it in the back of your mind moving forward. Your feel for floor and walls result in enemies appearing more often. You avoid enemies you don't want to fight and find ones you're looking for. Push in farming is significantly easier. It'll pay to pay a bit of mind to where you run into which enemies when exploring dungeons. Neat. Like, it's existed, but it's kind of cool that they're actually, like, telling it this time. Can we go into the dungeon without a cutscene? And there's a cutscene. Oh, I forgot to ask. Or I guess it's more like I got confused after thinking about what you told us. Yeah? Said you got cornered by the lunar capital ball and had no choice to make your ball go berserk. Why'd you even have an occult ball in the first place? Ah, that. Well, there's a lot of things I'm not totally sure on. It's gonna be a half conjecture, but let me explain. Do any rare sponsor out of pool? Yeah, it's true. Actually, before that, so when I'm asleep in the outside world, come to Gensokyo, I'll be really picky about it. I'm technically in my doppelganger. You knew about that, right, Reimu, Marissa? Well, yeah, of course. Wait, huh? Wait, why do you know about that? Heard it from Renosuke. I bribed him with a smartphone. Damn it, Renosuke! You idiot! Baka! Bass Ruby Sapphire. Well, yeah, I know. I saw some of those in the wiki, and some of those like, Although I'd argue they're not quite as bull as Feebas. Yeah, I figured as much. So you all really did know. Okay, now that I've confirmed that, let me get into the half-conjecture part. One day I stopped being able to go to Gensokyo when I fell asleep at school. Just like the incident from before. Thinking about the trouble that happened so recently, I figured it definitely meant something like this was happening again, right? My doppelganger was involved before, so it's only natural to assume she was part of it this time too, yeah? Oh, and by the way, because of the incident from before, I've kind of realized that even though me and my doppelganger are different beings, we're still really close to being the same person, so... Just theoretically, I thought that if I were in my doppelganger's shoes, I'd definitely go pick a fight with the real me that's casually enjoying life in the outside world, certain of the safety of her own existence, or at the very least, I'd give her some real choice words. Just in case, I set up a bunch of 3D printer guns in my bed and went to sleep in my closet. What? Yeah, see where I go? I didn't know that 3D printing guns were legal. Then... Wait, pause. What'd you say you did? That'd be a high schooler set up a booby trap in her own bed? Look, I mean, I was totally right. After I fell asleep, I heard a bunch of bangs, and when I freaked out and went to check, all 7 occult balls were floating there, right there in my bedroom. What? Yeah, I was like, what? Then 2. And then one of the balls floated over to me, not caring in the slightest. I was freaking. Yo, Sumereko busted down, freaking it. Does Marissa understand the concept of a gun? She's probably bought them off Notori before. I get it. When you win against the owner of an occult ball, you gain ownership. That's the most basic rule behind them, isn't it? Tell me her surprise gun trap counted as a win? That's one heck of a loose definition right there. Anyway, after I woke up a little and stopped freaking, I thought about it. All 7 of the occult balls were gathered together, and in the outside world, no less. Isn't this a really big deal, I thought? So naturally, I got out of there. While I was running away from the occult balls, I started blasting the gun I'd hidden in my cape. Hey, don't do that. Look, it was an emergency, alright? Of course I'm not going to be packing heat. Of course I'm going to be packing heat. This is why Sumereko is one of the greatest characters. Because of the gunshots, people in the neighborhoods are waking up. Things were about to become real messy, but at least the occult balls didn't want that happening. So things suddenly got all twisty and weird around me. Before I knew it, I'd been transported from a neighborhood to a forest in Sokyo. Everything from here on out is total speculation, but after the balls gained will of their own, I think the very first thing they did is come to take my place. I mean, if they killed the real me, all they had to do is use the doppelganger. All they'd have to do is use the doppelganger. All they'd have to do is use the doppelganger. Their occult power. What? Their occult power made. Oh, words are hard. And have her pretend to be me. Simple, right? I get you. If the occult balls themselves were moving around, there's no questioning that people would notice. Before that could happen, they probably wanted a body to use, or at least an owner, to help strengthen their position. Sounds plausible to me. Right, and from their point of view, the person whose body they want to hijack is running around, firing a gun in the middle of the night, even though there's people sleeping in their houses. So I figure maybe they got worried about drawing too much attention and transported me to Gensokyo. Police would show up real quick if I drew too much attention. It'd probably make pretending to be me way too hard. Yeah, I guess I kind of get all that, but what the fuck is the police? Still though, Sumereko, the whole part about you setting up guns in your bed? What's the problem? Look, those guns saved everyone, okay? You gotta be crying tears thanks to my quick wit. Seriously, be grateful. Jeez, fine. Whatever, thanks. Gensokyo has a police? Yeah, Konohime. She's part of the police. She's a princess, and she's a policewoman. She's the only character we ever see like that. Snip. I make it a point to stay away from your bed. You were going to be in her bed before? Konohime from Touhou 3 pod. And Marissa getting all up in Sumereko's bed? Holy moly. Pointed directional floor tiles, my beloved. Does PC-98 really exist, or is it just a dream? Good question. Ooh, that's a neat item. Oops, I actually meant to take that with me, but I guess we opened it. Well. I mean, oh no, I opened it. Oh no, what am I gonna do? On the road again. Let me in! Let me in! Hold up. Alice is done breeding. Hold on. Oh! What? Frog? Ah, found them! Hey, Reimu! Reimu! Huh? Hey there, we made it. Please. 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 Mayo Ada Ada. What are the two gods of the Mariah Shrine both doing here? Come on, what's that supposed to mean? You know I'm not going to answer with, we're here for some sightseeing. We came to help you out, obviously. Please! We've been helping out Byakuya and the others, but things are looking good over there right now. So we figured it was about time we came around to help out with the big raid. We gotta hurry and fix up Gensokyo so we can sleep in peace after all. Yeah, I'm in agreement there with you there. Ugh. I'll pass that going through all that mess again. We're glad to have more members. Thanks. Want to show you around a little? Nah, we already took a look around the place. Sure, it's nice here, huh? You got everything you need. Wish you'd come sooner. Yeah, right? This place is so much more comfortable. It's so much more comfortable, it's like a world apart. Hey, what's this Miss Sana doing in your shrine? Oh, shut up. It's not like I'm the one who put it there. Ah, you guys made it over. Hey, Amelia. Yep, we made it. The group back home's got more bodies than they can handle after all. Sanai, Sana who? We don't need her. As long as we have Kaneko, that's all that matters. Guess you're right. They're still lining up for showers and playing rock, paper, scissors for the beds. They sure are. Heck, it's even worse now. It sounds obvious, but saving people means you're gonna have more people. I'm glad I moved here then. Anyway, the Mirage Shrine Gods are here now, and they've got less than 2 mouths. And they've got 2 less mouths to feed over there. Treat us good, guys. We're glad to be here. The quick work of this incident together. Yes, it's nice to have you. More members is always a good thing. Let's give it our best. Saying that though, we got too many members lately. You said everyone else feel like too many already. It's getting hard to get a grip on everyone's strengths and weaknesses. This powerful group, can you just afford to not worry about that annoying stuff? We've got Ramelia and even Yukari, and us too if we count. When's the game gonna start taking players away from me? Yeah, that's right. We're gods too, you know. Should be able to put in some work. That's not really the issue. I mean, probably right. Strong yokai and gods like you, we probably can just go in there and make progress, but the fact that things are so easy that's giving me a bad feeling. I agree. Are you just overthinking things? Maybe I am, but doesn't something, I don't know what, but doesn't something bother you? You sure are worried, Reimu. Leave everything to us, it'll be just fine. I guess so. You may be right. Maybe I'm just worrying too much. Suwako, Kaneko, I'm glad to have you. Let's give it our best. Huh? Glad to be here. Dang, all that. Whose intuition tends to be right. We're basically done saving the key figures and getting them together. Everyone started to let their guard down because of it. Maybe we should be careful just in case. Then we hit upon the question of what we're being careful of. I like that we're getting Why is your attack higher than your magic? Ah, yes, glass cannon. Suwako, my beloved. I don't like how late they're appearing on the list and they're high level, because that makes me think that the game's going to take them away from me soon. And that would also trigger me. Good grief, you have no fucking HP, girl. Holy shit. That's even with max HP investment, Suwako! Oh, you're washed. Check them out. Hold on, breeding first. She's not the most fragile character. Well, magically she's not. Physically, Elemental resistances are so-so. Not that she's living hit anyway. These Suwako has speed and evasion. Yeah, that evasion stat of 4. Kaneko's a hag and her evasion's fucking higher. Alright, sorry, Yukari. That massive evasion stat? Skills don't exist? No, they don't. Skills aren't real. Don't let people lie to you. Independent and inflexible. Shame. I love that Mystic Resist. That's pretty good. The visual bug is actually 400. Your MP regen is non-existent. I have come to notice a problem. Area, Earth with a defense drop. Not bad. Finally some stat lowering. That's not speed. All enemies. It's a mind lower. Okay. Increases attack growth rate by 4. Sure. Covers HP upon hitting an enemy with death down. Okay. Single target, shock, and heavy. I shouldn't read what I can't use right now. Increase evasion by 32. Lady Sawako sure can move. What kind of a name of a fucking spell? A death attack? Interesting, you're our first death user. Until you leave the party, because now I'm paranoid. I wasn't going to be paranoid of people leaving the party, but after that cutscene we just had, I'm now paranoid that like, people are going to start leaving. Lady Suwako ain't stupid. Yeah, she has evasion again. Kind of crazy. Okay, single target, negative accuracy. She has really good base accuracy, though. It's one sack of Onabashira after use. Okay, good heavy, or good chance at a heavy coat. Let's say I did find it interesting that her attack is higher than her magic. Use death in mind if holder has heavy. Well, considering those monstrous Bonghangaros, I feel like she should have that all the time. Why do you have buffs when you're inflicted with heavy? And then you have abilities that make you better when you're inflicted with heavy. Single ally. Good post-use delay as well. Inflicts heavy. Grants a barrier equal to 50% of the target's max HP and inflicts heavy. Barrier will take damage in place of their HP. Found the answer. It's still kind of weird that you have resist and this. Remy, step aside. The new tank is in business. Which is heavy chance by 128 points and potency by 8,000. This is interesting. It's kind of weird that you have those like two contending like points together, but I didn't read this. Only usable if the user has a barrier buff. Source of Rains, my favorite source. What if you flick both of them at the same time? One-time damage up on taking damage from an attack with potency equal to 3% for every second on Bashir. Okay, I was wondering what that was going to be used for. Okay, well I have my two frontliners for the rest of the game. I just see his back. What do you mean it's back? It was already on Remelia. You silly goose. So now comes the harder question of who am I going to put on the party? Even though your potential is your tail away. I want to for now at least use Maribel and Renko. Maybe I'll take them off eventually, but I want to. Okay, so don't worry guys, after half an hour, maybe we'll actually, like, play the game. Rima Sorcery. Max MP? I meant to do that up, but I didn't. Dude, these guys have literally no bulk. Demon Core. Demon Fang. Moon of the Eyeball. That's an item and a half. Wow. Chest. Oh. Range of metal fragrant. Another chest? What's in this? Deep ring. Environmental puzzle hallucination. An all stats item? Yeah, when in doubt, just keep using physical attackers. More fruit. More fresh milk that I totally need. More chests. Imitation Otengu Masai. Oh, Alice is done breeding. Remy needs milk so she can grow more? Yeah. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Fugass is a great boss. I mean, just from that one image that you posted alone, Gypsum, I mean, she looks beautiful. More chest? Stop. Sunstone. I don't trust you. Game has already conditioned me whenever I see a chest. Uh-oh, the Shadow Cat. Good thing we have Aya here to outspeed it. Nito. More fruit. We just keep needing more milk. Ooh, that's a high level enemy. Shame that I have Gustan. That he's bulky. You can just tap you. Owie! You didn't have to do that. Sure, let's get inventory out here for a little bit. I found a corner. MP plus 8? Shadowcat, too bad Aya exists just to beat you. Cat Claw. X speed, nice. And accuracy. Give me the fruit. Precious looking egg. I want to go back to pick up my item, but I wanna keep my chain going. Not that my chain is that big, in all honesty. Okay, well, I think I found my way to the bot. Ooh, big fight, big fight. Okay, this hopefully just kills the... Okay, it does kill all of them. How much damage did that do? A lot. How much damage did that also do? That did a lot too. Patchy, you're so slow. Deep ring. Just hit the warp spot real quick. Challenge level 17. Isn't that lower than the last challenge level? Oh, but the 2 gods of Mariah. Wow, that's crazy. Dude, how much milk is in this dungeon? Emote. There you go. Does random food items even do? You can activate them as break items that provide a passive effect. Or you can like use them to make other food items, which also do the same type of thing. Food crafting is always bottlenecked by milk. Okay, let's go get our breeding done real quick. Dude, how much fucking pine sugar are you selling? I feel like I should just buy items to get them out of the pool. Please give my guys some equipment. That's a good idea, isn't it? The no equipment run. The no equipment run starring Dotori. Speed! More else breeding. Uh-oh. Okay, that's not bad. You said Alice breeding. I was like, uh-oh, what is this emote? Dude, she's gonna dodge so many attacks, and then she's finally gonna get attacked once. She's gonna die in 1 second. It's not even gonna be like a contest. She's gonna get completely kaboomed on. It's to be on your left, send help. Listen, you're the one who has a cat. You deal with the problem. Oh, I also forgot to give you your bonuses, because what I actually forgot to do, this is where I want to be, is look at Suwak. Physical, magic. Since I'm too stubborn to, like, really, like, put too much effort into it for Meow, Kanako can keep HP for the time being. HP's good. Okay, how about we just like look at this? Sure, it'll be fine, right? Surely it'll just... Hmm? Hey, there's something over there. Oh, hey, that thing's... He's a friendly-looking fella. Well, look what Walt's done over. Wow, it's like a peacock with spiky wings on its back. And it looks like it really doesn't want us to go this way. These things are called avatars, right? Just like Dormy said. You really are in all sorts of dreams. I'm sick of looking at this thing. Let's dish it the punishment it deserves. Level 25, and I gotta be level 17. Well, that's not a good sign. Last boss of the demo. Oh, I thought the end of the grass area, with the green area, was the last boss of the demo. Limits the damage this unit can take a single turn to this buff's value. Won't activate against damage equal to at least twice this unit's max HP. Protector of Sumereko, Great Nap Avatar. What? Super good defense. Much higher magic than attack. Oh, I should do is... What? At 33%, occult convergence into occult trigger, psych explosion into occult dissemination, rumors of a girl struggling in the dark. Cult augment, rumors of a high school prodigy, rumors of sleeping beauty, rumors of high school prodigy, rumors of sleeping beauty. Anti-magic circle sounds cringe. Or cult power stored, the strongest spell will be. Also have rules that dictate their targeting. Hanako, the ultimate high school level high school prodigy. Yeah, high school prodigy. How do I damage this boss? Anti-attacks... What did it say? Anti-attack circle. Surely that just debuffs me and doesn't actually damage me, right? Right, Patchy? I should gamble. Okay, fire-based, lowers attack. Not the strongest multiplier, still enough to just beat the poop out of everyone. That's fire-based. Yeah, probably go. What's next? Rumors of Sleeping Beauty. You don't really get why, but you get the feeling stacking this too much is dangerous. What's the problem? What's the worst that could happen? Is me attacking with her increasing the occult power? It's not. Fire and wind are equal weakest. Inflict death! Inflict death! Where's Racing when I need her? Rainbow is now Sleeping Beauty. Grants buffs. Cold Power 2. It's just every time he puts one on, it gets to that. This works with you. Yes, I know. You don't have HP. Just realized that. Silence. At least we sure can, like, afflict him with debuffs. He really doesn't take damage, unfortunately. Firma Heavy's kind of cool, Ko. Full power 2 gained. Is that because she attacked people with the occult affections on them? I didn't see what element that was. That was physical. So that was the occult power. You just dodge everything anyway, Suwako, right? I've not been getting enough speed drops on you. That's been a mistake I've been making, hasn't it? He lost the Colt. Although you still have a Colt, a high school prodigy. Who's the sacrifice, Alice? Must be Shock? I think he's immune to shock right now. Wait, that's healing? Gets up with death down heals. Oh, right! Reading the attack explains the attack. Reading the skills explains the skills. Okay, speed is already down. Yes, the ultimate high school level prodigy! Excuse me. Dude, this guy has a 5 billion HP. It'd also be cool if Remy wasn't dead. She dodges anything anyway. Who's gonna act first here? Actually, we wonder. Lost it. Oh, Suwako, you're supposed to dodge! Yo, Suwako, you're washed, girl. Look at Alice. Alice is dodging Suwako, and you're just getting hit? Huh? What are you doing? Okay, she's Sleeping Beauty here. Or it's Sleeping Beauty here. Unfortunately, there goes my healing. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Or huge damage. Guys, I don't know if Kaneko can hang on for forever. Ooh, Notori's the Sleeping Beauty now. Yippee! I've got this sudden feeling that we're all about to die. Okay, so the Cold Trigger, again, it's physical based. It's not the highest multiplier. Hello, Nozoi. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're cooked. It is Kaneko over, yes. Did I get a paralysis back? Nope. What's next? Full augment. High school we're getting a high school level prodigy here. Doesn't do a whole lot now, does it? Sure, Alice can start tanking. She's a high school prodigy. I don't know if I still don't know what that does necessarily. What I do know is that it's probably not good. Ah, I shouldn't. Sorry, Notori. No inflictions, hate to see it. Sleeping Beauty? She is Sleeping Beauty again. AoE is the one coming up next. How do we live? Physical based. Oh, there's no shot Alice is living. How are you doing? I'm doing fine, besides the fact that I'm probably losing this battle. Alice has to dodge. But the good news is she always dodges. I am on Lunatic, yes. Well, the bad news is that everyone else did die. The good news is that she did. That also wasn't physical. That was mind-based this time. Or Mystic, excuse me. That was not the first character I should have swapped in. easy win. Alice dodges every time. Totally. Para, hate to see it. What's next? The single target thing? Yeah. No, it's... Oh, yeah, you're right. We're converging our occult. Psychic Explosion was that last one. The one that was the Mystic-based. That one-shot everyone with 15 billion damage. Might as well give you a chance to do the Lord's work. That was a misclick! Fortunately, we didn't dodge the second one. I didn't want to fucking click try again. Hey, the same thing happened this time. Don't mash the button. That's a dark attack, and you're still getting one shot. Does anybody live? Maybe because Kaneko has significantly more mind. It's Dark Mystic, was it? I thought it just said dark. No, it is Dark Mystic. It's magic. It's significantly mind-based, though. You already have a Mystic buff, too. Woof! I don't love lowering my resist, but I also need to not take 18 billion Mystic damage. I have that Memory Stone, but I don't think I have anything bigger. It's only 24, and that's not good enough. Bushy with all of Asia's brain is the Chad move here. I love gambling. If anyone's gonna dodge, this could be Suwako. Sure, you know, I also just realized something, you know, relevant here. You know what I should do? Is, first of all, I should get done with the equipment breeding real quick. Again, making more. Oh, wait. Check my treasure! Okay, then we... mapping bonus. Huge money. None of these provide Mystic boosts. You're worthless to me. Achievement that does nothing until I get 2 more. There's actually something I want to look at. I can make things here. Okay, I was hoping there'd be a world I could get an upgrade for one of that. There's a second thought that just crossed my mind, but I don't think that's a good idea. Equipment doesn't exist, it's not real. You ready for this? Boom! 51, huge. What does it do at plus at the max level? That's an interesting question. Or at the upgrade level. So the other thing I theoretically could do is I could give you resist. I can only give you one resist though. So that's not gonna do anything. Oh, what I should do, however, is oh, well, I might as well just do this one here. Nope, can't do that. Get some rudimentary magic. Okay, you know I want to use you long term, but you're not going to be good here. Besides maybe being a pivoter. Or we're going to rock with you at least one more time. Back to the rudimentary magic. Suwak. Why am I giving you any amount of bulk? You're never living a Mystic or a Dark AoE. It's the sad reality of the situation anyway. Heck yeah. And we're broke. Get Rainbow behind you. Juno can stay in the opening lineup. Yeah, let's just keep Aya there too. Let's take a look what it feels. Problem is also going to be living that like final blow you feel. Okay, the Great Nap Avatar's back. You outspeed? That's funny. Now that I gave you just enough speed. Dude, I fucking went through all that trouble and he just misses anyway. Okay, so this is obviously going to be Mystical Prodigy. Get the heavy off. Cripple his speed. Next comes the attack debuff one. I don't remember I think it's fire? Right, him and loving making her weak to fire. I think it's physical based. I don't actually remember off the top of my head. I don't have bulky people who can take fire hits. Huge damage. Get the para? Huge. Yeah, so that is magic based. But it's still just fire. Also really weak damage multipliers. And the attack drops. Obviously, the attack drop on Kaneko is not ideal. See if we can't inflict something. Yep, there's a silence that we love to see. Next comes Sleeping Beauty. Right, I meant to do one of those other things last time. Oops. Okay, there's the death drop. How greedy? How greedy do I want to be? Always greed for the heal. Why use Agni on Patchy? I haven't done the exact math, and considering his mind is lower, it might be better to do the other. But it's tied for... I guess Nature's actually better. Do I have the nature attack on her? I just think in terms of the wind, Agni has a higher base boost. It takes her. It's better for her magic. And so I'm just going based up purely off of previous Labby games for that. Do we just sacrifice Renko? How we don't do it if I don't have to? Interesting. That's single target, physical, but Reimu dodges these. Encroaching Nightmare's next. I'm gonna assume she tends to target it on this slot, but like that doesn't mean she's going to. Get another death buff on her just to have it. Tripwire, huge. Oh, what's her para at? Still got a decent para. He never... I was gonna say, he never targets Suaku here. You're a good speed booster, too. Wait, what is it next? High School Prodigy. guess I can go for Apache attack. So I have the time. Ooh, I need more speed drops going. Ooh, resisted the speed drop. 88% chance. Ooh, you hate to see that. Not that big of a deal. It's a deal. Okay, next is the anti-magic circle. I can't get these speed drops. We're actually so cooked. Hold up. Yeah, because I don't have a nature attack right now. What is your base magic? 725? So, I don't have an Actahon. Ignoring any other amplifier going on, so it's 725 to... Was that 50%? Of 64? Give me about 704 base. Now let's assume that... So that's going to be 1.6 times 725. 160% of 50%. That's 80%. 2.8 times 64. It actually ends up basically identical. Like, it's actually almost identical between Ginger and Agni. Let's just keep using Agni. What is she doing next? What did I say? It's anti-magic circle. I don't remember what the exact contents of this circle are. But the difference between the wind and the fire are basically identical. Let's get a barrier sign on Reimu. Good job, Aya. You're actually the GOAT. Sleeping Beauty next. Okay. So let's get you out here. And you. Yeah, I really would like to get some speed drops coming back. Thank you. What's her heavy at? Ooh, I need to reset some heavy. Nice miss. Now comes the big scary cult power that I don't know what she's going to do with it, but she's going to do something. Another speed drop coming. Can't get those. Ari does not have MP. MP is not real. It can't hurt you. Not having MP cannot hurt you. But your paralysis. The good news is it's perfectly fine still. Nice. No dodges. Parry before. Stop a unit from attacking as long as the para's up. That still is one-shotting. I'll try again. I wonder what the damage roll looks like. Just out of curiosity. For some speed. Or just dodge every time. That's not great, though. Ugh. The Psychic Explosions do 1,000 damage even to Koneko, and Koneko's currently at a 115 resist? It's not good. This guy just has so much HP. Can we, like, look at that 88% chance? Literally cooked. We get the heavy, which is effectively a speed drop if you think about it. Can't get either of those. We're just washed. We can't hit any elements right now. I can't hit anything. The problem is because regardless of anything, later on you have to deal with Psychic Explosion at least once. I guess the other question is can you is there a way to manipulate, so depending on what the coal augments are out, can determine question is, can you make a thing to determine what's next? Anti-attack circle. I can't get a not that paralysis is great. The silence would have been better though. This one's the fire-based AoE. That's not who I want to switch in. Can't get my debuffs or my speed drops. The speed at yeah, but he's doing another thing. I should probably just go out of my way to figure out exactly what the occult triggers do. And which one's set up for which attack. You gotta swap out your girl, Suako. Never mind, I definitely didn't have to. Yeah, because that one's fine. Oh, barely, dude. Oh, so close. 313. How much HP did she have? She had 313 HP. Are you kidding me? It took exactly lethal. dodge it. Okay, well, she lived it. Okay, so it is a damage range, and I think it might be in my favor. High school level prodigy. Silence is the good thing to hit. We want to be hitting our silences more. In fact, I should probably fish for the silences more. What's next? The attack circle? Yes. How much damage do you take? Probably too much. Well, I mean, there's a world I could try something. In fact, there is a world where there is definitely something I could try. Those are true words. I don't know if you guys knew that. I could try something. They do have a small passive effect, but it also determines, I believe, which attack she uses on which turn. What's her? She's attacking shortly, so let's just leave who I have in. Let the anti-attack circle go on. Reset the speed drop. No paralysis reset. That's not the end of the world, though. Suwaku. Lord Cradle. Demon Lord Cradle, excuse me. No shock. 0% chance to inflict shock. Right, we're never going to get that. See if I can't reset a silence. Love that. 50-50s. This should be Sleeping Beauty coming up. Remu. It's death every time. That's how that works. Right, this is all allies. I keep thinking it's single target. What if? Why did I click that button? What is wrong with you? I'm very smart. I shouldn't gamble like this. But who do I gamble with? You! Not power to use the occult. Okay. So that's what that does. The problem is, what is this girl struggling in the dark? Wait, but you have the occult on you. So I didn't do anything. That's a good question. This is the single target thing in the front. It might be a metaphor for Rumia. You may be onto something. See what happens when you have defense? For mind buffs? Crazy. This is the anti-magic circle coming up. I'm a liar? This is the anti-magic circle coming up. Cold power 4. No para. Get the speed drop, or as I swap you out. Oh, she lived that attack on. Why did I swap you up for the wrong person again? Because I'm a certified genius. Full power 5. Something tells me I am about to die. Potentially. Oh, that's the Sleeping Beauty first. Ooh, a Sleeping Beauty on Sleeping Beauty on Alice quite fine. Where's Suwawa? Suwawa? Give her a speed buff as well. Oh, we're chewing through that MP. That triggered big AoE. That reset his thing to 0. The question is, what directly makes that number go up? Because it's probably based on whatever that number is does whatever attack he does. This is going to be the single target attack. Coming up. Get the silence 50% of the time, but we always hit them. She is silenced. But her being silenced is not... it's not good. This should be an occult thing coming up. Why are we at occult power 2 already? It's because people are out. Is it because how many times they come out? Should be the single target. The boopity bippity boppity boo. It's on her too. Yeah, powers 3. So is it based on how many times they were active in the duration? That'd be weird, but it's not... It wouldn't be the craziest thing. That would make it a lot harder to play around. Ooh, I should not have done that. Nope, it's fine, actually. Why is it fine? But now it's 6. Is it him attacking me that's triggering it going up then? So that would make sense. It's probably based on that, then. It's a bit difficult, because it's hard to get rid of those. Those are buffs? Well, they inflict buffs. Consider the entire thing a buff. Or a debuff, but it does inflict buffs. But it should still probably be classified as a debuff. Wow, resisted both of those. Just resisting everything, bro. What are we doing? Well, it's interesting, because he just applied that and it went to 10. On application of that. Me attacking him isn't directly causing increases. I've noted that. What I have noted is that let's get our highly evasive units out and pray. Despite the fact that we've dealt no damage so far. Yeah, so that triggers Psychic Explosion. Plus is honestly almost close to living that. How did Conoco live it this time? Why did that do so much less damage? Did I have mind drops before? I don't think I did. My mind blast shouldn't be much higher. Why does that feel like that did significantly less damage than last time he did this attack? Because I thought that did like almost 1,000 damage to Conoco. Damage taken minus 24%. 24% of 1,000 isn't 300. I guess the silence does help, yeah. Yup. Okay. So he gains 1 every turn, every time he takes a turn for the units on the front line. Okay, so Depending on the stats. Okay, so getting through this turn 1 is going to be a very tricky thing, but afterwise, I should hopefully be okay. Cope. Okay, damage rolls in our favor. So, and the order he inflicts these is set. So, he's going to do something here. So, let's go into Maryberry. A shock? You imagine. You know, she's a high school level prodigy. Let's get, get Remy out here for Meow. Next comes the Mad Attack Circle. Worry. Oh yeah, the worry does also provide a small thing. What is her speed up to? Silence. Let's go. Who wants to take this? Patchy. That's not Patchy, that's Alice. Okay, so from here we go Suwawa. Try to get Tripwire, just see what it does. And then we Earthen Lake, get a defense drop. I'm curious how this will work. Put Mary out here for Meow. I think I want to do, I want to swap you out. Get Rainbow back in. That puts him up to a 1. That gives you 2 stacks. Okay, so next should be Occult Power, and he should do nothing Occult Power based. Which means we go into Rancor. Do I want to go into Rancor? Yes. I want to Recovery Talisman Remy. Then I want to swap in Kaneko. Then I want to swap in Suwawa. And I want to Eager. Okay, couldn't cleanse because we're never lucky like that. You're close to cleansing anyway, Cope. Let's get Notori in for some damage. You should be concerned, actually, now that I think about it. He's fine. Silence? I have an awkward time to get the silence, not gonna lie, but we got it. I'm fine with Renko getting the effect, so I'm not gonna cry over that. Next is Anti-Magic Circle. We still got a hot sec before he does anything. I don't have a hot second anymore. Still have to call power 1. Much as I want the damage from the other stack, I really want to get the heal there. I'm fine with Patchy getting one. I don't think that really it bothers me much at all. What's he currently at? 0 speed. Good. Still just has Nicole power 1, so it won't go away if he do anything. So this is the single target that I don't like. Next, okay, we reset back to the first slot. I can let it go to Renko, but that feels kind of sketch. I gotta make up my mind of who to put it on. Put it on Suwako. I don't hate that. Let's slot you at look so good. I love that. Back to the previous game. Silence would be cool here. We did get it. Next is second slot. Guy's making dreaming noises next to you. Did she do the thing yet? Yes, she did. Nope. No, she didn't. It. They, them. Demon thing. Crystal with new portraits take characters new 2 portraits takes 50% reduced damage for the boss. Really? That's quirky. Okay, there's one other thing. Okay. So he's gonna go up to 2. This infliction. Where's this current pisser butt at? Set heavy. Good target for the warning beacon to go on. So she should be at 2. Oh yeah, 3 because 2 because there's the 1, then that. So this should always be the single target attack because you should go up to 3 and then do that. As long as I'm careful with who I put in. You'll trigger one thing off of Patchy, but only go up to 3. Yep. What's his HP at? 50%? Okay. And that should eat all of his things, so he's down to 0. Good one that heals. Okay, now the first slot's getting hit by that. Patchy can take another. I don't need healing, so we go for damage. Suako is about to have a bit of an MP crisis. Fish? No fish. But he's currently at 1. This will put him to 2. I don't have anybody else on the front line? Okay. Not quite at 33%. Was I... What happened to the turn cycle? I swear that wasn't where we were. How am I going to live the big one? is a really good question that I'm not quite sure about. These are below 33. Okay. I need silence. That will go a long ways. So now comes Psych Explosion. Is this going to be a really bad time for me? It very well might be. Let's get your booty out there. No, go for the silence. Huge! Potentially. That's all allies. I didn't know that. Alice, I wish you well, my dear. Let's go, Alice. Let's go, Alice! Okay, so that ate up everything. I have nobody with a thing on the front right now. So as long as I put no one with more than one right here, he's not going to do anything. I can put someone with a 1. I can't put anyone with a 2. So you should be fine. Suwako has a thing. So if I put Suwako out, Patch would die. Well, given he takes a turn right meow. Get you carry out here. I want to get my debuffs back. That's a bunch of things. Fire sign. Good time to get the overheating gone. When I swap you into, that doesn't matter, Reimu. Right, because that's the thing you go to next. I'm very smart. But that's... It's not great. I should have paid more attention. But it's not the end of the world. Hanako, my dear. Especially if I can hit the silence right meow. What's his turn action? 332? He has no turn action. The most traditional nature nuker on the market, our good girl, Suwawa. Okay, let's just go for the jugular. That's not gonna kill. Right, fatality guard moment. I should have paid attention to that. I'm very smart. It's not gonna matter though, because he's gonna get the buffs, but it won't do anything. It's too late for him. 100 HP. Let's go, Kaneko. Although I did get the dodge. I didn't have to get lucky with the dodge because Alice defended. Because Remy lived the hit anyway. So I did get lucky with the dodge, which helped, but it wasn't necessary. So that I'm really happy with. I didn't have to play the entire game just to gamble at the very, very end. And that's another one down. Heck yeah! They're like pulling surprise attacks back in Paradise, but they kind of just show up here, huh? Things sure would have been a lot easier if they were like this back then too. Nah, I'm sure this nightmare's got some kind of surprise waiting for us too. Whoever's trapped in here is tormented by whatever it is right now. I mean, we broke in from the outside after all. It was the same in your paradise, wasn't it? Your memories were behaving dubiously. Barenko, Mary, and all of us weren't affected because we were trespassers. This place works the same. I see now. This nightmare doesn't appear to be all that large. Perhaps the Avatar was both the first and the last. Oh, really? You think so? Good, it'll be nice to have an easy time. Sorry I have to go get the occult ball back then. We're already pretty close. Real close, actually. Oh, well, I think we'll still have some difficulties even after retrieving it. Finding those who are lost, crushing some nightmares. But at least it seems we'll finish one step of this quickly. Words are hard. Really? I don't know if these balls are really alive. Retrieving them's probably gonna be pretty hard. Well, I can't really say until we've gone and seen one. If that really was the only Avatar, then odds are it's not too long until we find the end of this place, where the balls are hiding. Come on, let's go. Where deeper we go, what we'll find, nobody knows. I have a question. I'm raising my hand, back of the class right here. Is this going to be another 40 minutes of dialogue? Because I really do need to make dinner tonight. It is, yeah? Great. Okay, I'm going to get an achievement, is what I'm going to do. 5 boss refights. Story fights also count on hard limited. Okay. I am going to do I'm going to do another, like, exploration for, like, a few minutes. For, like, 5-10 minutes. I want to, like... let me grab the rest of the floor right now. Then we'll go through the cutscene on Thursday. Because I really want to make food, and I really want to eat. And I also don't want to be up till 11 o'clock like it was last night with Fantasy Maiden Wars, so... Yeesh! What do I want for casual exploration? Sure, this is good enough. There's some demo. I mean, I'm streaming. I gotta read the dialogue. People call me Skip Fonzo if I don't. Also, I'm playing the demo on Lunatic too. I gotta take my time reading things. Listen, I spend a lot of time just, like, honestly browsing the skill menus. Because I love me some skill menus. Okay, surely the rest of this floor isn't going to take too long to explore. Although, knowing 3 Peso and his dungeon design, you just never know. But surely 3 Peso wouldn't go all out on his dungeon design this early, right? No way. I track orbiters, more accuracy in case I need it. Cope. Or chests. Yeah, just some basic magic. Don't really care about that. Oh gosh, no! Don't tell me you're what you are. Oh my goodness gracious! Good one, Chirno. Oxidize faith gauge be repeatedly connected. Let's see, you gotta max out her faith gauge eventually. Yeah, either chest with the side. Oh, from over here. Aha! It's over here. Look at the bat. I just wanted to design another boss like the Renault scale one. My dream. Oh no! How am I gonna beat the enemy? It's over. Hard fight. More deep rings. Holy base. We're getting all the item drops. +1 skill point that I'll never use. Love that. Alice has already finished replicating. Well. Dude, we are breeding so many scarves. Wait. Yeah, let's go! Which one's library levels? That's these. They just effectively increase your stats in whatever categories you spend money into them. Okay, so there's a few things up here still. From this trick. Might as well get the food over here. Mainly had the stats in. Usually the characters like most used stats. Varies a bit from the characters. Right? Remy, I'm split across the board except magic, because magic's worthless on her. Meanwhile, someone like Suwako here, I didn't put anything in her def in mind, because currently I will buff some of those up a bit, but there's no point in me buffing them up when they don't do anything right now, because, like, she dies to someone breathing on her. What about this? Nah, well, it depends on who I'm using, because you can see, like Cheerbo has HP, but not a whole lot elsewhere. Like, these are 2, and those others are light. Like, some of the characters I don't have that much spending into. Lockbox. I love when you open the chest to find a key. Oh, yeah. Sorry to come by. Yeah. I'm assuming that's just going to be the play, is just to keep things up to the boss's challenge. Because it gets lower to the boss's challenge level, right? So... Oh, fuck, I didn't... Hold up. There's only one spot left. So this should be quick. How do I get there? The top right here. Although we're probably about to be done breeding again soon. Ghost Abushi. Get the snack. What's it gonna be? More grains. Oh, you rat bastard. 3 peso. Momiji Hime. How cute. Go back this way? I sure can. Yeah, we found Momiji. Removed from the last game. Unbelievable. Momiji wasn't in 1, she came back in 2 just to get removed immediately again. How sad. Colorful berries! Yippee! Okay, that should be everything. Another achievement. Oh my goodness. Okay, before anything else, gotta do the breeding. Again! Mapping bonus. It's that Alice emo. It's so good. Achievement status. Grab this real quick. Dream Amber Key. Don't know what those do yet. Incredibly rare Dream Amber Chest. Got it. Cool. That's gonna skedaddly do her for meow. Click the wrong button there.